Oh, we are back live. You know, I try to not blow up at people, but I know I'm for real. I know I'm good. I know I'm covering real issues. I know I bleed red, white, and blue and want to defeat the globalists. People keep saying I'm disinfo or an agent or Kaiser's bad or whatever. Believe me, they don't want us on air exposing their eugenics manual and how they're drugging the water. They don't want us on air exposing the chemtrails. They don't want us on air exposing the IMF and World Bank. They don't want us on air exposing the Federal Reserve. They don't like what we're doing one bit. They're scared of us. They've killed and set up a lot of us. They've harassed the hell out of me, and I don't care. And what I just don't like is that selfish shared enjoyment. You know, that enjoyment about, oh, well, your thing was, I mean, if I wrote a letter to the editor and it was in the Austin American-Statesman, would that mean I was then for the Austin American-Statesman and their owners? What's the company that owns them? I mean, I'm just sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And the lies. You know, I'm not the one taxing you and controlling you and coming after your guns and your pension funds and devaluing your dollar. I'm not the one destroying this republic. And so many people spend their time and energy nitpicking and fighting over this and fighting over that. We have total tyranny coming down on us. And, people make up one lie after another or distort and twist about me, and literally it's all lies, 98%. They'll mix like 2% truth into some of the crap to give it some, veneer of reality. But let's just say I am the ultimate evil. At least tell people not to take the flu shot. At least warn people about what's going on. I'm also shocked by the intellectual moronness, because I know some of the people aren't government agents. They're kind of just repeating what COINTELPRO and Operation Chaos has put out. Google Operation Chaos, the FBI did. I get shocked by how people intellectually can't even have debates or discussions or hear multiple ideas put out for discussion. I don't know. It's just, I never thought of myself as that smart. And now I more and more realize there's a lot of people smarter than I am. There's also a lot of people who are just dumber than dirt or who want to be dumb. It's like they don't have regular, proper thinking processes, and I don't understand it. The New World Order is coming down on us. Let's just say I'm the worst person in the world. Let's just forget that and decide that's the case. Can we now move on dealing with major issues? Okay? I mean, I need to be attacked on what I say and what I do. So does Max Keiser. And what we say and do is get outside the box. Think for yourself. Absolutely amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I want to get to some calls here at the very end of the show for the next 10, 15 minutes or so. I wanted to bring him back up because just like I've had the Appleseed Group up and others who aren't sponsors, Dr. Ignatius Piazza has become a sponsor. But I was promoting Front Sight because I heard everybody I know who's an expert in firearms, long rifle, shotgun, handgun, police, military, they say Front Sight's the best. I've been hearing this for 7, 8, 9 years, at least since 2000. I remember Chris Athanas and others telling me how great it is. Former Treasury agent exposing the IRS shows up. Joe Bannister, he's wearing a Front Sight shirt before they're even sponsors. And I'm going, hey, they're about to be sponsors. Front Sight's the way to go. And their classes fill up quick. They've got a deal they're offering of a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. It's massively off the 5- and 4-day courses. They fill up quickly in September. They only got a few in August. Get signed up. And I've had people all over Austin tell me they're going to sign up in the fall. So you better, that's just where I live, people on the street. Or I go out to dinner with friends. Went out with my friend Jimmy and his wife Robin, and they were saying they were thinking about going in September. So believe me, it's going to fill up quick. It is filling up quick in September, October, November. It's not enough to go buy a bunch of guns and ammo. Last time I was getting so sped up, I said I shot a deer at 6,000 yards. I shot a deer at 600 yards. The point is, it's not enough to just buy rifles and handguns and things. You need to know how to use them. And you need to take your wife and children. This is a family event. So I wanted to get him on and talk about that, but also real quick to get a snapshot on his view of Obama introducing all these draconian anti-gun bills. I mean, it's happening. Just like he says his plan isn't government health care, but you read it, it's pure takeover. He says, oh, we don't want your guns. We just are getting people on the Supreme Court that say ban all guns in a book she wrote. We got an attorney general that argued in federal court last year to ban all guns. This is serious. Ignatius Piazza, Doc, it's good to have you on with us.
Oh, thanks very much. It's nice to be on again.
You bet. I am in ranting mode with all the things that are happening in the world right now. Let's just, before we get into what's happening with the Second Amendment, tell folks about Front Sight, the courses, and why they need to get involved. Or even if people can't travel to outside Pahrump, Nevada, out there in the high desert, beautiful, they can do stuff online at frontsight.com.
Yeah, that's correct. We provide gun training reports. If they go to frontsight.com, that's FRONTSIGHT.com, they'll see the opportunity to sign up for 15 gun training reports. It's actually more like 30 gun training reports. We just haven't changed the ad on it, and they're absolutely free, and it's the same information that we share with people that, literally spend thousands of dollars and travel, across the country to attend our courses. And there's also training manuals that are available that are the same techniques that we offer in our courses. So if people can't make it to Pahrump, they certainly can begin getting some training and get the manuals right off of our website. But the real big offer that we've been running for some time now, and it's getting close to the end. We originally set it up for 3,000 free handguns, and I believe we're approaching that number. So if they want to take advantage of this, they need to jump on it pretty quick. But it's our 4-day defensive handgun course, plus an additional day for the 30-state concealed weapon permit. And when they take advantage of that, which we offer at literally pennies on the dollar off of our normal course prices, they can also get a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of their choice, 9mm, 40, or 45. And it's been extremely popular, so if they're interested in that, they definitely need to jump on it.
Well, why do people need to get the training? I mean, that's an asinine question. It's so simple. But can you explain it to them? Because if people don't have at least the basics, they're going to get in a lot of trouble if they just try to put the bullets in a gun when they need it at 3 a.m.
Well, that's absolutely true. We tell people that when the flag flies, when you really need to use a gun to defend your life, you're only going to be about half as good as you are on your best day on the training range, simply from the stress of that lethal encounter. And if you haven't been on the training range, imagine what your skills are going to be like. They're going to be absolutely pathetic. And the only reason you'll survive an encounter like that is because the person you're going up with is more incompetent than you are, and who wants to bet their life on that? I certainly didn't, and that's pretty much how I got my start. I was, your basic, gun owner. I owned a lot of guns, shot the guns at the range, but had never had any formal training. And then a relatively minor incident, it was a random drive-by shooting in my, quiet upscale neighborhood, brought me to the realization that, hey, even though I own guns, even though I had them in the gun safes, I really didn't know how to use them if I needed to. So I started training all over the country and, trained with some of the best instructors at the time and received the highest level certifications that all these different schools and instructors provided. And then I decided to open up a facility that would really cater to not only a private citizen, but also law enforcement, so they could train together and provide a level of training that far exceeds what the average law enforcement or military officer could receive from their own agencies or departments. And that's how Front Sight was born way back in 1996 with 10 students in a 2-day defensive handgun class. And since that time, we literally have grown, doubled and tripled every year to the point where we now train more people on a single weekend than most of the major schools train all year. So it's really a great opportunity for people to come out and get a level of training that they can't get anywhere else at any price. And this latest offer with the free handgun just sweetens it that much more.
Well, people need to stop procrastinating, and I know I do it. I mean, I used to be really good with a rifle, shotgun, a handgun. Now I'm better than average, but you really lose it even when you have the training. And people that are scared of guns, it's not magic. It's not that hard. It's very simple. And you guys have the best instructors out there in the country. We're not just saying that. Frontsight.com. Doctor, I also get a lot of calls that maybe 30, 40% of our audience either doesn't have a computer or doesn't like to do things over the computer. Is there a number they can call so that they can find out about some of the different courses and how they can take them?
Yeah, we have a toll-free number. It's 800-987-5828. 877-7719. Now, the last time I gave this number out, it lit our 6-line phone tree up for about an hour. So if you call that number and you get a busy signal, it's because all of our staff are answering the calls of the other listeners. But just give us a call back a little later. Again, it's 1-800-987-7719.
And folks, don't procrastinate. Call, sign up for it, go take the course, get the free handgun. It's the best and the least expensive out there, nationally known. It's frontsight.com, frontsight.com, or 800-987-7719, 800-987-7719, frontsight.com. Okay.